Okay, we are live. Welcome everybody to Israel Innovation Podcast. I'm here with Leonid Pirigovsky. I'm very happy to have him as his guest. Before I start, I just want to say this is the podcast where we'll be on every show we will have one or two guests from a startup or an entrepreneur that out of Israel that is bringing an exceptional innovation to the market. Now, also one thing about today, the news today, the big news out of Israel today is that one of our unicorns, namely Lemonade, the insurtech company, just went public and raised almost $320 million on the New York Stock Exchange. So congratulations. The whole startup community in Israel is very proud. Okay, back to Leonid. We call you Leon, I guess?
You can call me Leon, yeah.
I saw that's how you put your name there. Okay, yeah. Leon is founder of NUTRICCO, which is, I will actually let him explain about his amazing innovation. Go ahead, Leon.
Thank you very much, Mark, for having me here. It is a great pleasure and honor. So what we do in NUTRICCO, we actually help people to maintain their health and nutritional balance simply and conveniently. And how we do it? We have a guiding system, an app, that allows you to track your diet and guides you to eat healthy. But if you can't follow those recommendations, you can always get the nutrients you lack in the form of supplements out of our smart home dispenser, which dispenses your personal mix of supplements, nutrients, based on your behavior, diet, personalized profile, etc. In addition, our system can manage various profiles, so it can serve all the household, and it's not only for one person. And it allows you to make your decision in much simple way, taking the guessing out of the game. This is basically it.
Okay, that sounds very exciting. Now, you mentioned that you have a system to track the diet. What does the system look like? Is it paper-based? Is it electronic? How does it work?
So we have a food tracking app. There is a lot of like 40,000 different food and nutrition tracking apps in the app stores, but most of them provide you recommendations that is very hard to follow. In the end of the day, you might receive some recommendations that you don't want to follow or just don't have the ingredients or the food. For example, in the end, after the work, you're getting the recommendation to get a yogurt for calcium and a broccoli for the magnesium. You might have the yogurt in your fridge, but the broccoli you might not have or you just don't like. So we give you the freedom to decide in which form to consume your nutrients. And we provide you the access to those nutrients where you are and in the moment you need to take them. So this is actually the basic innovation. And by doing so, what we do, we are moving the shelf out of the game, meaning we know what your habits are, and we can forecast what will be your future nutritional gap based on your habits and your personal profile. So basically, we can provide the portfolio of supplements, nutrients to your home, to your door. And today, with what's going on around, it becomes much more critical. And providing it directly to the customer and allowing our partners, such as big supplements brands or retailers, to put their products on the counter of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is it. Thank you.
I allowed myself to put up the. Let me see if we can make it full screen. Does that work? Hold on. How can I let this run? Maybe just while we talk, I'll let it run a little bit. It's just so we can see what it looks like, because it looks very exciting. Why aren't we seeing it? Let me see. Maybe because it's a video, it's not letting me.
Yeah.
Okay, then let me just find let's go like that. So this way, at least we have a picture of what it looks like. Even that's not working, come on. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna screenshot it.
Yeah, now it's working. Anyway, so the device is it's very appealing to your home environment. it can be very smoothly implemented near your coffee machine. And actually, in the CES Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, we were named one of the most promising wellness solutions, and the device picture was published near the Keurig coffee machine as the future of wellness and how your kitchen will smart device that provides you personalized mix of supplements. And near that, you will have your coffee or your juice machine or whatever. So it will become part of your life. So this is actually the vision. And why we started to do that, it is actually because we saw that I'm coming from pharmaceutical and the supplements industry. I was working for more than a decade in various global companies and startups. And in my last company where I was working, I saw how this market is broken. It is driven by huge marketing budgets, and people don't really have any ability to decide by themselves what they need. While from the other side, you have a clear guidance which telling you what you should eat. It's clear guidance which telling you in what amount you should consume each and every nutrient, vitamin, mineral. So there is a gap. People don't have the ability to make smart decisions. They trust the commercials or hearsay that they see in the various blogs or various media channels. And then when they come, they buy the supplement they see on the shelf in front of their eyes. And the supplements are extremely expensive. You don't have, think about it, you don't have a patent on the vitamin C or a patent on the calcium. So why is it so expensive? People spend dozens of dollars for every month on the supplements. So we saw that there is a big gap. And we saw that this market is huge because it is, in US alone, about 50% of the people consume supplements daily, on a daily basis. So it makes it like 160 million daily users of these supplements. And it is this market estimated around $40 billion in US alone. So the opportunity was huge. And we decided to bring some technology in this space, since it didn't change since 70s. It is done today the same way as it was in the beginning when this segment was invented. So we are bringing a smart guidance system, allowing you to eat healthy, which is better for your health and it's better value for you. But it is not only better value for you. Our business model is value-based, meaning you are subscribing for the solution and you are not paying for the supplements you consume. Our solution is end-to-end, providing you guidance system, the device, and the supplements as part of the package. So if you're eating healthy, you need to consume less supplements. You consume less supplements, it's better value for everyone, for us as well. So we don't pay less for the supplements. So the idea is to guide you, encourage you to eat healthier, which is aligned with your interest, with the guidance of the health authorities, and we really correct this space which is currently broken, as I said.
Okay, so let me try to say it in my own words to see if I understood it right. So the solution is that you, in your home, you will have this machine that is loaded with a variation of possible supplements that you may need to supplement your diet. And how much or what of this you need depends on how healthy you eat. Now basically, so I have this machine at home, and I also track my complete diet, all my eating habits. And then the machine then the system, the app can tell me at any time whether I need to supplement or not, and in what amounts, and it's already there. So I never have to go to a nutrition store to buy supplements or to a pharmacy, because it's being done for me. So it's, I guess it touches on, in a way, in a medical aspect, but you're not doing blood tests or things like that to know the. So it's all based on habit and actual eating, and then on, I guess, body data from weight, age, and so on, right?
Yeah. So you said two things. First of all, I need you said everything correctly. Okay, about the what the value we provide. So I will start from the end. The data that we need, we are basing, our algorithm is basing on your behavior, your profile, which you set up, and the nutritional habits. Okay, these three parameters are the parameters of wellness, and we target a healthy population as first target customers, people who are willing to maintain healthy nutritional balance, and they are very focused on their diet, and they are already spending about $50 per month for their supplements. In parallel, we are working on receiving FDA clearance for providing ability to put the prescriptions inside. And if you will have a prescription for some kind of supplement or medication in the future, we could put it in the system as well. But it's only after we will receive the FDA approval for that. So first application is focusing only on the wellness, and this is what we are currently focusing to launch. And in the next year, we will expand to additional applications, making our solution more as a platform, because what it can do, the core ability, is the ability to dispense any type, form, or shape of oral solid doses pills based on prescription or order that you receive from the cloud. And currently, we give you the ability to decide what you should receive in form of supplements based on your behavior and diet. And this is actually making the guidance of a healthy living of today, World Health Organization, and in US, the USDA, making it accessible to the people. Because there, if you go into the USDA site, you actually can see what is the amount of each nutrient you need to receive on a daily basis or weekly basis. And this is actually what we do. We make it very simple. In very simple KPIs, you can see your current status versus your personal targets. You can see what you should eat, which is better for you. And you get the ability to decide if you would like to consume and in what amount the supplements you need. In addition, you don't need to track. You said about tracking. We don't need you to track all the time. Of course, if you track all the time, you will receive more precise guidance. But you can track only a representative period of time. For example, if you're eating more or less the same food, and most of us eat more or less the same 10, 15 meals, the system calculates the recurring gap of nutrients, because we don't really care what you eat. We care how nutritional your meal is. So after we understand what nutrients you lack, we can provide you a forecast and provide you the supplements to the place you are. There's a supplement to the place you are.
Well, no, that's really great, because that's something that a normal person nowadays basically can't do at home unless he really has a lot of medical data and a lot of understanding about all the food he eats and what's in them and calculates it all. Okay, well, that's really excellent. Now, just to understand what stage you're in. I mean, I'm sure you've prototyped and you've run tests with this with a test group, or how did that go, or what stage are you at the moment?
Yeah. So we are actually about more than 2 years running from our initiation of our startup. We are a startup, but we are growing very fast. In the last year, we submitted 3 patents on our technology. We received 4 letters of intent from leading brands, and we are now in negotiation for the future cooperation to go to market. We launched our 2nd generation dispenser in the CES show in 2020, and we were named by leading media outlets as one of the promising solutions for this year. And we are targeting to launch our solution in the US market by the end of this year or beginning of next year. It depends on all the challenges that with the COVID and all the international work that is going on around. But this is our target. We strive to find the right partner for go-to-market. We actually got a lot of inquiries from different supplements manufacturers, but we need to go with the right partner to the market, and we are now in advanced negotiations.
Right, and you, with one of these partners,
Sorry,
you would.
I have a noise here. Sorry.
No problem. Okay. Wow, that's really fascinating. Okay, so while we're waiting for you to, did you take care of the noise? Can you hear me?
From home, yeah, it's a bit
Okay.
tough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always great, these conferences, when sometimes, like some newscasters that work at home and you see like the children running in, and
Exactly.
that makes us all more human. It's even better. Okay, so your launch in the US will probably be with a large brand partner, supplement, one or two, that can do the distribution with you or for you, and that will take you into, I guess, drugstores and so on to distribute your solution. I mean, it's not something that the doctor will subscribe at this point, right? Maybe in the future.
Yes. So our ideal partner would be the leading supplements brand, which has an advanced supply chain of supplements and can provide to the people and looking to be on the counter of their customers. And what we give them a happy, loyal customers who are empowered to manage their own health, and we give them recurring income and the ability to get the data of the consumer in order to leverage for better service in the future. And of course, another vertical that we are looking and we are negotiating now, it is the big retailers such as Walgreens, Walmarts, and CVS's of the world, who have a lot of customers trust in their brand. And from the other hand, they are working with different suppliers of the supplements. And today they are trying to get directly to the customer's home and make them once again loyal. So we provide them a great platform for a simple vertical of the nutrition, provide them really personalized solution, and they could expand it in the future for different personal packages of the food, etc., and everything through our platform.
Wow, that's really exciting, and I'm especially excited about your startup because, like many startups in Israel, you're looking at the U.S. market first. That's maybe the most important market or the most prominent and the most understandable also for Israelis, because there's an economic connection, the language is easier, and so on. And I understand, Europe, which is more my focus, is of course, split up, and you have different regulations and so on. But I'm very excited about this because this is something that's everywhere in the world. There will be big markets for this. I can imagine in Brazil and in India. So I'm going to watch you closely, and I want to thank you. So I guess the time is up. We want to keep it about under 20 minutes to make it digestible. So thank you very much for coming on, Leonid. Is there, if people are more interested in further, I've put your website down here. I don't know if there's anything particularly you're still looking for. Are you looking for other partners, investors, something that people or that you want people to contact you about?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, thank you for the opportunity. We are looking for investors and partners. We are currently actually in an investment round to take the system to the market, and in addition to expand it to additional applications, as I said, for the medications, etc. We got a lot of inquiries from people with disabilities, some people with visual problems, and some other that it could help them with a lot of different things. And it is a really incredible time now for all the devices at home, taking the real value, providing people the real value. So I want to thank you very much, Mark, for this podcast. It was a great pleasure, really. And if anybody wants to get more information, you can go to our site, www.nutricco.com. You can see it down in the screen, and subscribe for our letter and get a discount before the launch. Or if you want to invest or partner with us, just send me an email. You can put my email here, and I would love to talk to you about it.
Okay, you want your email on the video?
Yeah, I can put it. Yeah,
okay,
Leonid at NUTRICCO.
Leonid at NUTRICCO.com.
Yeah.
Make sure it's correct. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah. Great.
This is okay.
Excellent.
All right. So everybody, contact Leonid. And again, thank you for this. To the audience, thank you everybody as well. I hope you tune in again tomorrow for our next conversation, and I wish you all a wonderful day.